fascination with Canadia, or Canukistan, began many years ago when I realised they were dumb and deranged as Australians. This was confirmed by the wonderful hoses I met when backpacking around the world. Then, of course, there are the cool Canucks. Of course, it's not all positive, as Canadia has also inflicted Justin Bieber, Matthew Perry and Celine Dion on the world. But hey, no one's perfect. But like any redneck tourist, I assume Canadians will conform to my stereotype notions, and all the women will look like Pamela Anderson from the Babewatch days, or Shania Twain. I'm not fussy, either will be fine. My interest in the Canadian dirt bike scene began when I started seeing ride videos of the incredible terrain over there, which led to discovering Traction E-Rag, and the rest, as they say, is history. In preparation for this Canadian trip, I rewatched the Fargo movie, where I learned how badly Canadians have butchered proper American pronunciation, and how wood chippers can be used to dispose of dead bodies. So while I am looking forward to the trip, I'm not sure if I will understand anyone, and am a bit worried about ending up in a wood chipper due to my poor quality coaching and Gumby riding tips. So it's only 2 weeks now till touchdown in Canukistan. We'll be doing a pile of rides not far from Toronto, then a few days doing some epic BC riding out from Vancouver. Contact Traction E-Rag for more details. Apparently there are plenty of spots still available. Really looking forward to meeting you guys. They not only put this ad for the ride days in their latest issue of Traction E-Rag, but even did a full article about all the cross-training stuff. I used to think this was the world's best free magazine, but obviously their standards are slipping badly if they let riffraff like me into the magazine. Ages ago I reviewed the Fastway foot pegs. Here's a bit of a long-term update. I just noticed recently my boot's been slipping off these in mud, and it turns out the little cleats have finally worn down a bit. And what I like with the Fastway pegs is they give you a whole pile of replacements in different sizes to put in as these slowly get worn down. These are not only adjustable 3 different ways, but leave minimal wear on your boot soles, especially with the low cleats. A massive thumbs up for the standard Fastway foot pegs. However, one of our guys bought the ultra lightweight Air version, and these alloy pegs flogged out after only 60 hours of riding. We are investigating and will report back. I'm continuing to get stalked by various women as the videos get better known. I'll be taking out restraining orders soon, although Shania Twain and Pamela Anderson will probably be exempt. When I first got the RR 480, I was a lazy bugger and I thought I would fit the tubeless when the stock tyres wore out, just hoping I wouldn't get a puncture. No such luck, a puncture on the 3rd ride. What? And then I pinched the new tube, so still had to ride with a flat tyre, damn it. Luckily, the front tyre stayed on the bead on one side, so the bike was still rideable, but just had to take it easy on corners. I hate punctures with a passion, so the tubeless went on the very next day. If you find a long log like this, a useful little advanced balancing skill is to try and ride it like this. You never know when you'll be caught on some ruts, and that can be a useful little skill. This is a very cool technique if your front wheel is in one rut and your rear wheel is in another one. Andrew and I are experimenting with our one light clutches. As you know, they're ridiculously light. Instead of out here, we've brought them in a lot further because it feels more natural for the finger to be sitting there instead of extended. And also it takes much less pull. We're just trying it today to see how it goes. At first we were stalling all the time, but once we got used to the new lever position, it was great. the clutch action becomes even easier, and it's just more comfortable with the finger not being extended as far. Couldn't stop. Most of you will know I'm a huge fan of the Clegg One Light clutch, as it makes the clutch up to 80% easier without using extra leverage. But it is expensive, and Andrew went the cheaper option of buying a Midwest lever, which does use extra leverage to make the clutch lighter. Here are his thoughts.
I've just got hold of this Midwest Mountain Engineering clever lever. The standard clutch on the 300 works great, but it is fairly heavy, and I find that on a lot of technical work I get so tight in the hand that I can't operate it with one finger. I have to use two fingers, and even then I'm starting to cramp up. So we just remove the mounting bolt and remove the original lever and return spring. We take out the bushing from the original lever and put that into the MME lever. You can definitely feel that it's a much easier pull, but if I try and pull it a long way, it's hitting my knuckle there, so I'm going to slide this back in. Yep, that's pretty ideal. Definitely a lighter pull, easier for one finger.
The world's first computer printed motorbike. Part ugly, but the weight would be great for cross training. Speaking of clutches, a lot of guys are swapping to beaters from KTMs, and a common comment is they love the Italian Princess, but do find the clutches slightly heavier than the pumpkins. The cheapest fix? Fit the slave cylinder from the RR350 Race Edition. It makes the clutch around 11% lighter. The next cheapest, the Midwest lever. I found this made the beater clutch about 30% lighter. Then the Clegg is up to 80% lighter, although most report this is actually too light and lacks feedback, so they adjust it back to somewhere between 15 to 70% lighter. I've been using the Australian-made Zac Speed combined backpack, armour and hydration pack for ages now. It's been brilliant. My brother managed to grab one of the last available ones and has been impressed with how ventilated it is compared to conventional body armour. I was going to do a review, but these models are no longer available, so we might try to get the new ones when they come out in a few months' time, and we'll do a review then. I wanted to give Everride from the USA a shout out. We are like twin brothers. I'm the evil one. We started our YouTube channels around the same time. We are both idiots. We both wanted to put something back into the riding community, and it's kind of weird how we are on similar paths. There are even sketchy plans to visit each other. He'll teach me how to speak American, and mate, I'm gonna teach him how to speak Aussie. And we may do some combined video productions that should reach record-breaking lows in the world of motovlogs. Anyway, Everride's videos are more focused on dual sport and adventure riding, and well worth a look. Also, he doesn't talk slowly or through his nose, which will be great news for many of you. Check him out. Just a reminder guys, if you're looking for a particular video, just type cross-training into the Google search engine, then whatever you are looking for. I've set all the vids up so you will find them easily in Google if we have made a video about that topic. Catch you guys next time.